Team, we're gonna make the easiest brisket yet on this video. You're gonna wanna stay tuned, stick around, pull up your easy chair, do what you're gonna do. It's gonna be amazing. Trust me on that. So let's go ahead and just get started, all right? We got 14, almost 15 pound brisket, prime brisket from Costco, because we're feeling bougie this week. And we gave it a nice trim, all right? We're taking off all that hard fat, all the silver skin, anything that looks oxidized or off color, like the browning on the side there. Get rid of all of that. Now those big pieces of hard fat, we're gonna set those aside in a tin tray because we're gonna render out that fat and make a little tallow. It's really easy to do. All you need is a container, a little cheesecloth, a little strainer that you're gonna pour over that rendered fat, and then you throw it in the fridge and you're good to go. And I actually rendered out that tallow and we're keeping it. Guys, if you have the means, make it happen, baby. After we get that brisket trimmed up, we're gonna season it up. For this one, we're seasoning it up with a double pepper cow cover from Cosmos Q. I'll throw a link down below to Cosmos Q. Not affiliate, nothing like that. Just, as a buddy, makes good seasonings. All right, and I'm sure a lot of y'all know about Cosmos Q too. Of course, we're gonna season it up, side to side, front, back, up, down, all that good stuff. Throwing it on a little metal tray, a little cookie sheet with a wire rack, and we're throwing it in the fridge. Now, I did this a couple days ago. We let it sit in the fridge for basically 3 days, 2.5 days. Gives you plenty of time for it to draw out a little of that moisture, but suck back in that good Cosmos flavor, right? And it just ultimately improves the flavor of your briskets. Okay, so I really suggest you do this. It's called dry brining, which it's an oxymoron, but that's what it is. So do it. Okay, we're putting this brisket on my Traeger and Smokin pecan pellets because they're all natural. They're made from pecan shells and I love them. All right, so I'll put a link down below and I'll put the QR code on the screen here if you want to order them up. Okay, my code saves you 10%. I suggest you try it. We're gonna set the Traeger to 225. Let it run through that little initial process coming up to temp. Get our brisket on. All right, team, we got our beautiful brisket. Time to get this bad boy on. We got the fat side down because that's where the heat's coming from. Check that meat. We're gonna go ahead and put our fat trimmings in there. We're gonna render that down, get some tallow. All right, nothing left to do but let it get that good smoke. And then we're gonna set that super smoke mode. We wanna impart a lot of smoke on this bad boy, all right? This brisket. Gonna get that super smoke going. Like you see that little pixelated smoke going. Let's give it that good smoke. Take it to 225 and just let it roll. And we're not gonna do anything to it for the first couple hours. We're gonna let it get about 2.5, 3 hours of smoke. All right, team, we are 3 hours in of our no wrap brisket. Building a beautiful bark. We're not spritzing on this either. This is the laziest brisket we're gonna ever do. All right. We got our tallow rendering real nice over here too. And then we're gonna bump up that temp, all right? We're gonna go from 225 to 275, and then we're gonna throw a meat thermometer in there. I'm using the Temp Spike XR. I'll throw a link down below. My code saves you some cash too. Use our little Temp Spike XR, right? It's time to start monitoring the temps in this bad boy. So we're gonna put it right here in the middle. I have the alert set for 205. Once we get it to 205, we'll go ahead and wrap it all up. Give it some of this tallow that we're rendering over here, and then just let it relax for a couple hours, and then we'll slice into it. I'm telling you, this is the easiest brisket you've ever done. You wanna start checking your temps after a couple hours, make sure you're following along, right? We're going to basically take this the whole way through. We are not wrapping, we're not spritzing, we're not doing anything, right? The easiest set it and forget it brisket you'll ever make. Once that brisket gets to about 200 degrees or so, we're gonna pull it off. All right, team, 7 hours in. Got that beautiful bark. Didn't spritz it once and it's still looking moist. Right now it's at 198 degrees. Gonna let it go a couple more degrees and we're gonna pull it off and we're just gonna let it rest. All right, we're up to 200 degrees. We got it wrapped in some foil in a pan. Throw it in a tin pan, Put a little of that rendered tallow over the top, and then we're getting it in the oven and letting it rest overnight. When I use the warm setting on my oven, it's 160 degrees, and we just let it roll all night, pull it out, and here we are today. Okay, so I'm kind of taking you back in time, but we're where we're at right now. Right now it's out of the oven and we're ready to slice into it. So it's just that easy. It's gonna be kind of a quick video, I think, but now we gotta slice into this brisket. Let's come down here, start slicing. All right, we got our Butcher Wizard slicing knife there. Let's take a look at our beautiful, well-rested brisket. Woo, look at that, boys and girls. Oh, goodness. Got to get into this bad boy. Whoa, that could have been bad. Dropping juice everywhere. We are definitely not letting this tallow go to waste. We're going to do just a big old slice between the point and the flat there. Listen, I don't like to squeeze my briskets. I'm not trying to squeeze all that juice out. Beautiful smoke ring. That's looking good, y'all. All right, let's get the rest of it sliced up. What do you say? You know we're slicing against the grain here. Guys, it's nice and floppy. Holds up on its own, right? Pull apart tender. Good stuff, y'all. I'm gonna finish slicing it up. We'll grab a bite. Guys, I got one of the pieces of the point, the burnt end right here. Best bite right there on our brisket. Drippy, so good. Guys, that super smoke mode on that Traeger, man, it put some smoke on these bad boys. Woo! Tons of flavor by doing that 2-night dry brine, right? And then something about not having to fuss over it really made this a lot easier and a lot more special. Easiest brisket ever. Guys, that's it for this one. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for cooking with CJ. Take care.